done my previous class, which where we were doing the synthetic fiber and plastic. We were discussing about the topic, and we have already covered the synthetic fiber portion. Okay, so a little bit is left. Today we will do that. Okay, so let's first tell me. Already you have an idea what is Swiflearn, right? So let me give you a very brief introduction about Swiflearn. So Swiflearn is a online educational platform where we give the tuitions from class 3 to 10. Okay, so all our classes are live and 100% interactive classes. Okay, so we provide personalized attention to all the students, and each of the our batch actually consists of not more than 6 students. Okay, so maximum 6 students are there, so you can take like one-to-one tuition, or two-to-one tuition, or six, like this. Okay, and we have a very good dedicated academic mentor team who track and work on the students' progress. So whatever you were doing in the class, how you were improving yourself in the studies, so everything are recorded, and they are we provide them to the parents so that they will be able to track you whether you were improving or not, and how you were improving. Okay, and the final thing that is so important, very important, that we covered the whole syllabus according to what you have in your school exams. Okay, that is most important, Hannah. And also we handle any custom request. So now let me tell you why you will choose this Swiflearn over any other thing. Okay, so the main key features of Swiflearn is we provide a detailed progress report. Whatever you were doing in the class, after every classes, how you were performing, everything are recorded, and we give the progress report to you. And you can solve a lot of Swiflearn academic test series. You can solve the different question answers over there according to your syllabus. You can practice a lot of unlimited practice test series which we have in our website. Okay, and also the subjective test. Okay, that is so important, that sometimes it happens like you know the answer, but you cannot understand what to write exactly within it, Hannah, to get the full marks, right? So that is also very important. So there are various subjective test series in our website, so you can solve them. We check them individually, and you will be able to understand where you are lagging, where to improve to get a very good marks. Okay, so this is all about Swiflearn. So don't be late. Book a free trial class. All the trial classes are free, so that you will be able to see how we interact with the students, how we teach the students. So hand-on experiment will be there, Hannah. So please book a free trial class. And last but not the least, that is, please subscribe our channel on YouTube. Press the bell icon so that you will get all the upcoming updates about all the classes. Okay, not only science, maths, English, and various subjects classes we do online. Okay, so you can get the update of all the classes. So do share, comment, and like. Okay, share with all your friends. Now chalo, let's start where we ended in the last session. Okay, so we, in the last session, we started with the topic which is present in CBSE class 8, that is synthetic fibers and plastic. Okay, so already we were actually doing the synthetic fibers in the last class, so we have completed uh, doing the three detail of the synthetic fibers, that is rayon, polyester, and nylon. And we started with the acrylic. This is the fourth one and the last one which you have in your syllabus. Okay, so the properties of the acrylic already we have done in the last class. So let me quickly tell you again that acrylic is very warm, and it lightweighted fiber, so it is very soft and flexible. It is totally resistant to the any sort of insects like moths and the different chemicals. So and also it is wrinkle free and does not shrink in any cases. And it, the most important thing is, it is very cheaper than the wool. So whatever we get, the different types of, this is also known as the artificial wool, है ना? We explained, we have already discussed this in the last class. So it is cheaper than the wool which is available in the market. So we buy them the in various ways, like shawl, sweater, jacket, and all, which generally we wear in the winter season, है ना? And it can be dyed in varieties of color. You can get the vibrant, beautiful colors which are available in this fabric. Chalo. So let us quickly discuss what are the uses of this acrylic. The uses of acrylic are sweater. We can make the sweater, different types of blankets, jackets, shawl, and track shoes. These are very low cost. They are available in low cost in the market, so we choose them, right, over the natural wool, which is very costly, right? And it is used in the lining of the boots, gloves. It is also used in the carpets, and we can use them to make the craft yarns, boat sails, vehicle covers, and all. Okay, so these are the main uses of the acrylic fabric. Okay. किया था पहले सेशन में the advantages and disadvantages of the rayon, nylon, and polyester we have already done. So there are also certain advantages which are present in acrylic fabric. What are they? They are very strong. Okay, acrylic is very strong as a glass. Okay. Secondly, it is available in lightweight, so very easy to carry it. Okay, when you wear the sweater formed by acrylic, it is very light in weight, so it is very comfortable to us also, right? And they are less expensive, durable, and more translucent. We can use them for a long period of time, and we can get it in a very low cost, lower than the natural wool. Okay, chalo. But they also have some of the disadvantages. What are they? The disadvantages of acrylic is, first of all, if you scratch it, na, it will be damaged. So it is more liable to scratching. So please don't scratch on the acrylic items. And it is also not heat resistance. Okay, it gets damaged on exposure to heat. So these are the two disadvantages of acrylic. Fine. So you have got an idea about the synthetic fibers and the different types of synthetic fibers which you have in your syllabus, as well as their disadvantages, advantages, and where to use them. Right. Chalo. So the last portion of this lesson is the characteristic feature of the synthetic fiber. Okay, so already these are the general characteristic features of all the synthetic fiber which we have already studied in the previous session. So what are they? They can be dried up very quickly. That is very important, right? They are durable, long lasting. We can use them for a long period of time. Very less expensive. We can get it in the very low cost in whenever they are present in the market, available in the market. They are readily available and very easy to maintain. Just if you wrinkle it and scribble it, it will not get damaged, and like no wrinkles will be formed, there will be no shrink at all. So जैसे भी वो कपड़े रख सकते हो, तो it will maintain its proper shape and size. Okay, so this is the most important characteristic feature of synthetic fiber. Chalo, so let's play a game now. So find out some of the words. I guess 7 hidden words are there. Let us find out what are the hidden words in this box. Let me see. Quickly do it. Um, I can find one. Okay. What is that? Acrylene. चलो एक हो गया. Can you find any other word? Yes. Fibers or fiber. Okay. Anything else? Anything else? Yes. The first line is have polythene. Yes. The polythene. Okay. Anything else you can find? Yes. Then natural. Okay, the word natural. Here only there is the clothes. Okay. Anything else is visible to you? Yeah? Yes. The polymer. We have also studied about the polymer in the last class, remember? Yes. So I have found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 words. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 words. Anything else is there? Let me see. Let me see if any other words are there. Yes. Oh, I missed nylon. So you also missed nylon. Hana? So this is another word which were there. And the rayon. Okay. So polythene, natural, clothes, nylon, polymer, rayon, acrylic, and fiber. These are the words which were present in the box. Okay. Maza aa gaya? Chalo. So let us now get into some of the question answer. Huh? So this type of question you can get in your school exam and you should give the correct answer, है ना, to score the good marks, to score the full marks. Chalo. So let us discuss some of the question answer. First is define fiber. Anyone? Yes. Who can define fiber? Yes, yes, yes. Very good. Yeah. Fiber is the smallest visible unit or the thread, we can say, from which we can make the clothing materials. Okay. So the clothing materials are woven out with the help of this thread. Okay. This is known as the fiber. Very good. Chalo, let's see what is the second question. What are natural fibers? Give two examples. Remember, we studied about the natural fiber and synthetic fiber in the last session. Yeah. What a natural fiber? We can get it from the word only. है ना? Natural, matlab, which is available in nature. Yes, very good. So the fibers that are obtained from the nature and readily available for use are known as the natural fiber. These we get it from the plants and animals. So we get the cotton from the wool. Cotton from the cotton plant, very sorry, wool from the sheep, yak, and all, and silk from the silkworm, right? So we get them naturally from the plants and animals. Let's come to the third question. What do you mean by synthetic fibers? Give two example. Yes, think, think, think. Yeah, anybody? Very good. Synthetic, matlab man-made. We make them by doing various types of processing in the industries and all, है ना? So the fibers that are made by the human being by using various types of chemicals through all the chemical synthesis is known as the synthetic fiber. Okay, so for example, we have already studied in detail about four of the synthetic fibers. Remember, rayon, nylon, polyester, acrylic. Okay, so these are the examples of the synthetic fiber. Fine. Chalo. Fourth question. Name the first fully synthetic fiber which was first used or discovered. Remember, we also did it in the last session. Yeah, what is that? Nylon. Very good. Nylon was the first fully synthetic fiber which was made in 1931. Okay, very good. Now list any two characteristic features of the synthetic fiber, which we studied just a few minutes before. Tell me any two characteristic feature of synthetic fiber. Let me see who can answer. Yes, yes. Anybody? Yes. Very good. Very good. It's durability. It's very much long lasting. We can use them for a long period of time. It is very less expensive. We can get it in a very low cost in the market. And also, the very important thing is it dries up quickly. Okay, so these are the characteristic features of the synthetic fiber. So till now in the previous session as well as in today's session, a few minutes which few slides which were left, we have already started about this. What? We have studied about the definition of fibers, various types of fibers, natural and synthetic. We have done the difference between the synthetic and the natural fiber, the types of synthetic fiber which are present in your syllabus, like the four types: rayon, nylon, polyester and acrylic. We have studied about their properties, their sources, from where do we get them. We have studied about their uses, where what are the different materials which we get from them or which we make from these um, synthetic fibers, and also the advantages and disadvantages of those four synthetic fibers, है ना? And finally, we also discussed about the characteristic features of the synthetic fiber in general, not specifically any one. The general characteristic feature of synthetic fiber is also explained, right? Chalo. So let's move on to the next portion of this chapter, that is plastic. Yes. So mainly in today's session, we will discuss about the synthetic fibers and plastic topic, where we will focus mainly on the plastic. Okay. So what we will study about the plastic? First, you tell me, do you have any idea like what are the different materials which are made up of plastic? Yes, various materials are present. है ना? Think. Yeah, the bottles, the water bottles, the cold drink bottles. Yeah, the plastic containers where we keep the spices and all. Right? The table, chair, wardrobe nowadays, which are like which are also made up of the different types of plastic. Bookshelf. है ना? Chalo, let's study about the plastic today. Yes. So our objective for today's topic is to know about plastic. We will first discuss what is plastic and what are the various materials which are made up of plastic. Then we will study about, or we will make a list of the plastic items, definitely. Okay. Then we will study about the different types of plastic and their properties. जैसे हमने types of fibers भी पढ़े थे ना last session में, तो आज हम properties of plastic के बारे में पढ़ेंगे. Okay. So next we will study about the uses of plastic, then the description of the plastic, why we choose them over any other material, why we choose the plastic. Okay. Why it is so much important or so much useful to us, that we will discuss. And finally also we will discuss about the how the plastic is harmful for our environment, what are the different effects it gives to our environment. Okay, so these are the topics which we will discuss in today's session. Chalo. So in the last session we already studied about the synthetic fibers and plastic, right? So in the fiber, we have already studied that it can be divided into two main types, the natural and the synthetic fiber, right? So the natural fiber we get from the nature. We get them from the plants and animals like the cotton, wool, and silk, and the synthetic fibers like the rayon, nylon, acrylic, and polyester, which are made up, which help to make the different types of items like the sweater, jacket, carpet, bed sheets, ropes and all. है ना? So can you tell me what are the different types of plastics are there? Yes? Okay, chalo. Don't worry if you don't know, we will study it today. Yes. First, make a list in your copy quickly the very common plastic articles or the plastic materials that we use in our daily life. Think it and write it down in your copy. Fast, fast, fast. Yes. What are they? Yes, the table, chair, we can say the wardrobe, bucket, yeah, mug, like various types of utensils like the spoons, fork, and ice cream spoons, remember? Yes. And knives also, the various plastic containers where we keep the different things, dry fruits and all. The handle of various utensils are made up of plastic so that we cannot, our hands will not get burnt. है ना? The body of various like vehicles are also made up of plastic materials. है ना? Yes. So these are the various types of things we can see. And obviously, why not the bottles, the cold drink bottles, right? They are all made up of plastics. Okay. Yes. So what is a plastic? It is defined as the material that can be heated or molded in any shape. You can melt it into any shape which is like whichever you want. Okay, so all the plastic do not have the same type of arrangement of units. So I will tell you there are especially two types of arrangements which are there. I will discuss about this, linear and cross-linked. So all the plastics have their different arrangements. They are made up of the different arrangements of their units, and also these are available in all the possible shapes and sizes, whatever is desired. Okay, whatever you want. Chalo. Then the plastic, one of the most useful or the most common example of plastic is the polythene. Right? We get all the things like if you go to the market and buy some fruits and vegetables, they all give the things in the polythene bags, right? All the food items or whatever, groceries and whatever, milk, bread, whatever you buy, or any sort of other items also, playing game item also, they used to give the polythene bags, huh? So these polythene bags are also made up of the plastic. Now the plastic is made from petroleum and natural gas. We also studied in the previous session that the synthetic fibers are also made up of the petroleum products, the coal products, है ना? So this plastic is also a synthetic fiber, which synthetic thing which is made up of the petroleum and natural gas. Here is the two different types of arrangements which I was already saying you, that the two different types of arrangements are there in the plastic. Okay, so they are the linear one. Okay, see. Yes, can you see these? Each of the boxes can be said as the monomer, and the whole thing will be a polymer, जैसे हम fabrics में पढ़े थे. So each of the units, when they are arranged side by side to form a long single chain, this type of arrangement is known as linear arrangement. Okay, this is the linear arrangement of the plastic. Okay, and this one, the second one, can you see? These monomers or the units are arranged in such a way that they are going downward also, and these are crisscrossing. Okay, so this type of arrangement of the plastic material is known as the cross-linked arrangement. Fine. Understood? Which what are the two arrangements of the plastic? The linear arrangement, that is a very simple one, and the cross-linked arrangement, that is crisscross like thing. Okay. Yes. So let's study about their definition. So if you are asked like what are the two different arrangements which are present in the plastic, just define. तो डिफाइन करने में सिर्फ डायग्राम देने में तो नहीं होगा ना, you will not get marks, so you have to define it properly. So how to define? First is the linear arrangement. It is a simple chain in which all the monomers are arranged in a single chain. Okay, side by side, all the monomers will be arranged. Okay, so I guess you already remember what is monomer. Mono matlab one, mar matlab unit. So monomer matlab any single unit is called the monomer. And when the monomer are different monomers combine with each other, they together form the polymer. Remember? Yes. And the second type of arrangement is the cross-linked. Okay, so what is cross-link arrangement? It is a chain in which all the monomers are arranged in bonds by attaching two lines. Okay, up and down and side by side. Okay, so they are arranged in bonds by attaching two lines, and crisscross. Okay, so these are the two arrangements how plastics are made. Okay, I think you will be able to remember this. Yeah, chalo, let's proceed. The another very important property of the plastic is we can recycle it, we can reuse it, and we can give any sort of color to the plastic materials. We can melt them down into various shapes, we can roll them into the sheets, and also we can make it into wires. Okay, so these are the very important characteristic features. Also remember that recycling the plastic and reusing the plastic is very important because they are non biodegradable. I will come to that. What is that? Okay, they cannot be decomposed and it can produce pollution. Okay, if you throw them in the soil and water, you must have heard this, right? So we have to reduce the use of plastic, reuse them, and recycle them, right? And also these are the different properties of plastic. It is also found in a variety of uses. Okay, so the caps of the bottle or can or different like containers, polythene bags, plastic materials are used in various ways. Okay, right, these are the examples. See how beautifully colored materials of plastics are present, Hannah. So the drinking straw, we can see the glass of the plastic, the different types of utensils which are made up of the plastics, like the spoons, fork, and knives, ice cream spoons. Yeah. Then spatula also sometimes which help in cooking purposes, the different cans, bottles, mug, polythene bags, bucket, chair, these are all made up of the plastic. Okay, gloves, the medical healthcare also have the different types of things which are made up of the plastics, right? The blood bags also. Okay, the different brushes. Okay, so spray containers. So these are all made up of the plastics, and different colors are there. You know, we can color them in varieties of color, bright colors. Yeah, so these are all the examples of the plastics. Chalo. Let's study about the types of plastics now. So plastics, how can I differentiate this plastic into different types? Yes. Have you ever done it? If you put, have you ever seen if you put the hot water within a plastic container or a plastic bottle, it starts get deforming, right? It gets deformed. Why does it happen? Yes, there must be some bending property of this plastic. है ना? So we can say that some of the plastic can be bent easily by giving heat to it, while some of the plastic, if I forcibly try to bend it, it will break. Right? So depending of this property, we can classify the plastics into two main types: thermoplastic and thermosetting plastics. Okay, so the thermoplastics which can bend easily, and the thermosetting plastics which cannot be bent by heating. Okay, so these are the various plastic items you can see. So, we can bend a little bit these hangers. These are the materials which is very hard to bend, है ना? But we can bend this one, this toys, right, very easily. So there are, depending on the bending properties of the plastic, we can differentiate or we can divide the plastic into two main types: thermoplastics and thermosetting plastics. Fine. Chalo, let's see what are they. If I ask you what are the definition of them, you have to give the proper definition, right? So what is the thermoplastic? Thermoplastic is the plastic that can be deformed very easily on heating and can be bent into any desired shape. Whatever shape you want, you can bend it into any desired shape. Okay, so on heating this thermoplastics, there is no chemical change at all. Okay, you can make the various types of things from this thermoplastic. So what are the examples of it? First is the polythene bag, We all use the polythene bag. This is very common in the market. You can see that, Hannah. So to carry anything, we use the polythene bag. And the second example is the polyvinyl chloride, that is PVC. कहाँ लिखा रहता है ये PVC? We heard of this word, है ना? PVC tube, PVC pipes and all. Yes. So where can we use this PVC? These are used to make the different items of the building and the construction. These are used to make various items in the healthcare, the electronics, automobile item, and also the different pipes, tubes, wires, and cable insulators. Okay, and also the blood bags. Fine. So these are the different PVC which we use. Okay. Chalo. So these are the uses of the thermoplastics. Flask, the bottle. Yes, the handle of the door or windows. We can see the comb, the pipes, and the rolls and the tubes and all. Right. These are all the different uses of the thermoplastics. Next is the thermosetting plastic. This is the second type of plastic, right? So what is the thermosetting plastic? This plastic, when we want to mold it, it cannot bend, okay? It cannot be softened by giving heat again and again. Okay, some of the plastic materials are so strong and cannot be bent, and if you forcibly want to bend it, it will break down, right? So this type of plastics are known as the thermosetting plastic. Okay, can you see the telephone? The body of the telephone is also made up of this thermosetting plastic over here. Okay, now the examples of this thermosetting plastics are bakelite, melamine. Melamine, we have heard it in the dinner sets, right? Yes, yes. So the bacelites and melamines are the examples of the thermosetting plastic. Let us see where we can use these two materials. Yeah. Yes. Backlights can be used for making these switches, this electrical switch, which we all have in our home, you know, to switch on the light and fan. We use them daily. So these are all made up of the backlights, as well as there are various handles of the utensils so that our hand will not get burned while cooking. So these handles are also made up of the backlights. Okay. Yes. Chalo. Next is melamine. Already I said that these are used to make the different kitchenware, sorry. What are the main things we can make? We can make the dinner sets with that, the lamination. These are also used in the lamination purposes. They help to make the glues. They help to make the floor tile over here. Can you see? So these are the different types of plastics, thermosetting plastics, which is called melamine. They used to uh, make all these types of materials. Fine. Yes. Up to this much, have you got an idea what are the different types of plastics and what are the different uses of the different types of plastics? Yes, Hannah? Yes. So the common uses and the benefits of the plastics we will study now. Yeah. So what are the common uses? First, we will learn about the properties and then we will come to the uses. Okay. Chalo. What are the properties? It is sustainable. Okay. We can use it for a long period of time. So it is long lasting and durable. So it is used in home building, infrastructure of the bridges also. Okay, and also it helps to protect and preserve the various goods, okay, while reducing the weight in the transportation. While transporting anything, as these are very lightweight, we can preserve anything, or it reduces the weight of the luggages if we carry them in the plastic items. Yeah. Yes. Next, obviously, the durability, the weight, lightweight, and we get it in a very low cost. Okay, affordable plastics are also present, which also help in revolutionizing the electronic sectors. Okay, like the making of the computers, mobile, and microwaves. These plastics items are all needed. Other than this, we can make the different types of things like the safety gear, plastic helmets, the mouth guard, goggles, protective padding. These are all made which are mainly used in the sports. So these are all made out of the plastics. Okay, chalo. So the plastic, why we will choose the plastic over any other material? Why we will choose the plastic? There must be some advantages and there must be something useful in the plastic. That is why we choose the plastic as our first priority. है ना? तो क्या है ये? These are very light in weight. We can get the plastic in a very low price. Yes. So it is very much convenient to carry anything in the plastic. They have a good strength. Yes, they have a good strength, and it is also very easy to handle the plastic materials. Okay, so these are the main purposes or the main characteristic features of the plastic, why we choose the plastic over any other materials. Okay, so let's come to the detail of the properties of the plastic. First of all, already I have said it is strong, it is lightweight, it is durable, it can uh, last for a long period of time. We use the plastic for storing the different food items like the dry fruits, pickles, water, okay, and spices also in the various plastic jars. These are very common because this is very convenient to store. They can be molded into various shapes and whatever shape we like into the different desired shape, right? So we can melt it into different shapes. They are very cheaper than the metal, okay, very lightweight and also cheaper, so we prefer this plastic more than any other metal. And also another thing is very important, that is they are very poor conductor of heat and electricity. Why is it important? Because as they are very poor conductor of heat and electricity, the different types of insulating wires, like the insulators are made up of the plastics, right? It is used to insulate the electric wires, the handle of the different screwdrivers or the handle of the utensils which we use in our kitchen. These are all made up of the plastic because they do not transfer heat, है ना? So we can hold the plastic handle and we can cook properly, so our hand will not get burnt, right? So that is why this is very important. And also they are non reactive. Why that is so important? Yes, think about any material which is made up of iron. Okay, so when the iron materials get in contact or exposure to the air and moisture, what is formed on that? Rust, right? Rusting is very common for that and it degrades the quality of the material. We know that. So, but if instead of this iron material we use the plastic, will it get rust? No. So rusting will not take place within the with the plastic materials, and they are non-reactive to all these things. So this is also very important property of the plastic. Okay, chalo. A very interesting fact of plastic is Teflon, a very special type of plastic which is used to make the different cookwares which are non-stick, having a non-stick coating that help to not to stick the water or oil. So whatever we cook in the non-stick pan or there are various pan, kadai and all are there which are made up of the Teflon, which has a very good speciality or the characteristic feature where the water or oil will not be able to stick. Okay, so we generally prefer the non-stick cookwares, hai na? Yes, so this Teflon is used in this non-stick cookware. Fine. Yes. And also the plastics are extensively used in packaging of the tablets. We see this stitching of the wounds, syringes, body of the syringes, the gloves, the number of different materials which are used in the medical purposes, the various medical instruments also. These are all made up of the plastics. Okay, have you got an idea what is plastic, what are the different types, what are the different properties, and how we use them? है ना? Yes. Now let's come to a very important feature of the plastic, which is dangerous. Okay, so how it affects our environment, now we will see. So we know that plastics are very difficult to decompose for like year after year. If you put the plastic on the soil, it will not get decomposed. So what do you mean by decompose or decomposition? पहले पता कर लेते हैं. Decomposition is the process by which any dead organic materials can be broken down to very simple inorganic substances as well as the organic substances also, which form the simple sugar, water, and also the mineral salts. Okay, so that these mineral salts will also get mixed with the soil and it will help to grow the new plants over there. Okay, this is a very good quality of the environment, that is the all the different materials can be recycled by this. Okay, so the decomposition is very important. Okay, but the plastic cannot be decomposed, remember. So based on this property of whether anything will be decomposed or not, we can divide any sort of waste materials into two main types. What are the two types? Biodegradable waste and non biodegradable waste. Fine. So, what are the biodegradable waste? Obviously, which can be degraded or which can be decomposed, right? So, what are the materials which can get decomposed? Any sort of vegetable peels or like fruit peels, the leftover foodstuffs or dry leaves or dead bodies of any small animals, plants, and animals. So, these all gets decomposed within the soil and it increase the fertility of the soil with the help of the earthworm and the different types of bacteria which are present in the soil, and they help to grow the new plants in that soil. Okay, so these types of wastes are known as the biodegradable waste. Okay, so let us go for the definition now. The materials which gets decomposed through the natural process is called the biodegradable waste. Okay, so these are the different examples. Already I have shown you, I've told you, these are the different examples of the biodegradable wastes. Okay, yes, generally which we get from the plants and animal matters. Yeah, the organic wastes. Now coming to the non-biodegradable waste. These are dangerous. Why? Because they cannot be broken down through the natural process. They cannot be decomposed, cannot be degraded. And obviously, if they do not decompose, they will not mix up with the soil. And if they also mix up with the soil, then it will give a very toxic substance to the soil. So it will create the soil pollution also. है ना? So these types of wastes are known as the non-degradable waste, which cannot be broken down through the natural process and acts as a source of pollution. Okay, so this type of waste is known as the non-biodegradable waste. Some of the example, obviously plastic is there. Other than plastic, battery, different metals, the glass, and also thermal materials. We also use the thermocol for eating, है ना? So, and also for making any other structures and cover of anything. So these are the different waste materials which does not get decomposed in the soil. Okay, so they can create the soil pollution, and if we throw them in the water, they create the water pollution also. Fine. Yes. So this is the very important and a very dangerous disadvantage of the plastic. What is that? They have caused many health hazards. Okay, various health issues can be caused by using this, and also environmental hazards they cause. Okay. Secondly, we know that the plastics are non-biodegradable, so they do not decompose if we keep it for years after years. And if we burn this plastic, they produce a very harmful fume. Okay, a very harmful toxic fume which are released to the environment and cause the air pollution. Okay, so this is the very dangerous, we can say dangerous for our health also. That is why I'm using the word dangerous this much time. So this is dangerous for our health and also for the environment. Okay, this is the disadvantage of the plastic. So if you keep the plastic, if you uh, want to protect the environment from this, please do not throw any sort of plastic materials, any sort of plastic garbages into the water bodies or drain or road, so that it will not get polluted. Okay, please don't throw them. Okay, because throwing off this plastic materials on the soil or in the drain or water bodies directly, they can cause the soil pollution, they can cause the water pollution, and also all the lives, whatever aquatic lives are present within the water, may it be the aquatic plant or animals. We also eat the fishes, right, which are present over there. So they will die, yeah, because of not getting proper oxygen due to the pollution of the water. And if we consume these type of fishes, then we also can get various types of diseases. So these are also very dangerous to our health. So please do not throw the plastic materials directly in water or road or drains. Okay, will you be able to remember? Yes, I know you will remember. So instead of that, what we can use, instead of using those polythene bags and plastic bags in the market, we can carry anything with the help of the cotton bags. We can use the jute bags, which are very important, very easy for shopping, Hannah. So these are also very strong to carry heavy weights. So we can use the jute bags and cotton bags. And also we should buy the products which are less having the plastic packaging, okay, with less plastic packaging. Fine. Will you be able to remember? Yes. Chalo. So we should encourage people, encourage your family, your friends, your neighbors, everyone, that three things we should do with the plastic. Okay, so the 3 R's we should always keep in mind. First is reduce, second is reuse, and third is the recycle. So these 3 R's are very important for the plastic. Okay, reduce the use of plastic, reuse whenever there is plastic, reuse them again and again, and also try to recycle them. Fine. Understood? I guess you have got an idea about what the plastics are, how useful they are, as well as how dangerous they are. Right? Yes, chalo. So let's play the game of crossword now. See, there are various colors are given in the across and down columns over here, also in the crossword, as well as the description is given over here. See, the first one is saying dash fibers obtained by chemical processing of petrochemicals. Will you be able to answer? Yes. What type of fibers are obtained from the by processing the petrochemical? Synthetic, right? Synthetic fibers. Very good. Yes. Second, let me see who can give the answer over here. Dash is used for making electrical switches and handles for various utensils. This one. Yes, yes, yes. Let me see who can say. Very good. Yeah, it is bakelite. Okay, this one is the bakelite. The third one. In 3 R's, first R stands for first R. Remember? Reduce, reuse, recycle. So first R is reduce. Yes, very good. Chalo. Now come to the up and down. Okay. So first one is dash is plastic that can be deformed easily on heating and can be bent in the desired shape. So what will be the answer? This answer will be we can deform it, bend it into any type of shape. What is that? Thermoplastic. Yes, thermoplastic it is. Yes. Next, this one. Polythene is an example of dash. Polythene. is an example of? Yes, very good. Plastic. Very good. You are doing so well. Yes. And the last one, let's see. Dash arrangement is a simple chain in which all the monomers are arranged in a single chain. What is this? It starts from L, okay? So what is this? Yeah, very good. It's the linear. Wow, very good. I've got all the answers. So these are the answers. See? Okay. Now let's quickly play another thing that is a quiz. Okay. So let me go into it. Yes. Yes. I'm not writing the name, my name. Okay. Chalo. So the first question. Synthetic fibers are obtained by chemical processing of, very good, petrochemical. Next, synthetic fibers are made up of molecules called, yes, polymers. Next one, material that can be heated and molded in any shape is called, we can mold anything. What is that? Plastic. Very good. Next one, there are three types of arrangement of units in the plastic. Is it true or false? False. There are two types, है ना? Linear and crisscross, cross-linked. Yeah. Next one is there are two types of plastic. Is it true or false? Very good. It's true. What are they? Thermoplastic and thermosetting plastic. Very good. Next, the plastic which, when molded once, cannot be softened by heating again and again. Remember? Yes, the second type of plastic? Yes, the thermosetting plastic. Very good. Chalo, next the materials used for making floor tiles and kitchenware is melamine. Remember, it is used to make the floor. It is floor tiles. Rather, it is help to make the dinner sets. Yes. Next, number 9, a special type of plastic on which the oil and water do not stick, which are helped to make the uh, coating of the different plastic material, different cookwares. What are they? Teflon. Yeah, very good. Non-stick pans are made up of Teflon. And the last one. The meaning of the three R's are reduce, reuse, and recycle. Is it true or false? Yes? Very good. It's true. Chalo, very good. So we have played the quiz also and the crisscross words also. Let's go to the next slide. Yes, I'm getting many comments over here. Hi Amit, hi Mohit, hi Shantan, hi, how are you? Yeah. Okay, so you all are doing very well. Let's now discuss some of the question answers, which are very important. You can get this type of question in your board, in your school exam also, है ना? Yes. So the first question is, name the plastic which cannot be softened once molded into shape. Yes. Remember what plastic is that? Very good. Thermosetting plastic. Okay. Yes. The second question. Name the plastic which is used for making insulation over electric wires. Think, think, think. Which plastic is used for making insulation over electric wires? Yeah. Very good. Polyvinyl chloride, right? The PVC. Yes, very good. Next, name the plastic which is used for making non-sticky covering over cookwares. Remember, which are help to make the non-stick pans, non-stick uh, like kadai and all, frying pans and all. What is that name of the plastic material? It is Teflon. Yeah, very good. It is the Teflon. Next, state any three properties of the plastic. we have studied about many properties, right? So tell me any three properties. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, very good. Yes, all of you were performing so well. Yes, so they are lightweight, strong, durable. They can be molded into any shape, any size, right? And they are very cheaper, much cheaper than the other metals, right? We can get it in a very low cost in the market. Fine. Yes. Now tell me the two disadvantages of using plastics. Yes, think we have studied about the different types of pollution which are caused by the plastics. Yes, so tell me the two disadvantages. Yeah, very good. Yes, so they have caused many health hazards, also the environmental hazards, and also if we burn the plastic, they cause they like produce fume which is very harmful or toxic, which can cause the air pollution, right? So these are the two main disadvantages of the plastics. Very good. So let me give you some of the question for homework. Huh? So practice this type of question. You can get it in the school exams, right? So these are all for your homework till we will meet in the next session. Okay. So the first question is name the plastic which is used for making electric switches. Okay. You will do it. Next question you will do in the homework is the state any two differences between thermoplastic and thermosetting plastic. Okay, practice on your own. Third is the definition. Please define it properly. Okay, with all the key points, all the key words should be there in the definition. Biodegradable waste and the non-biodegradable waste. Okay, will you be able to do? I know you will be able to do. Yeah, you are so good. And next is the name the plastic which is used to make the float tiles. Many times I have said, yeah, I know you remember. Yes. Okay. You will do this answer. Next is list any three advantages of using plastics. Yeah. Next, explain why plastic containers are used for storing food. Okay. You will write the usefulness of the plastic over here by keeping in mind all the properties of the plastic. Okay. And finally, which of the following cannot be recycled? Toys or carry bags or cooker handles or plastic chairs. Okay. So these are the questions for your homework. Practice yourself. Okay. So now let's come to the conclusion. Yeah, so we have discussed a lot about the synthetic fibers and plastics in these two sessions. So mostly today we have discussed about the plastics, right? We came to know about the various types of plastics, the two different types of plastic and their properties. We came to know about the various uses of the plastics, yes, and why we choose the plastic over any other material, right? Why plastic we use as a material of choice. That is also we have discussed. And finally, we discussed what are the disadvantages of the plastic and how it can cause any sort of harmful effect on the environment, right? So these are the main things which we discussed in today's topic. So finally, thank you very much. Thanks for being with me all the time. And please do share it, subscribe our channel in YouTube, like it, comment, and share with your friends. And do not forget to press the bell icon, okay, so that you will not miss any sort of updates. You will get, if you like the videos, so you will get all the updates of the upcoming sessions. Okay, so till then, like when we will meet in the till before we meet in the next session, till then, thank you very much. Bye bye, take care, stay safe, stay healthy. Okay, bye bye.